Hi everyone. Let me know in the comments what you think of this. It's wrapping paper, but it's covering like all this ripped wallpaper. And I'm going to be quite honest with you. Tonight's video is very raw. I'm in my PJs. I do not have brushed hair. I'm so glad you can't smell me because it smells so awful. I smell like goats and chickens and this stupid boots I still have to wear. It just smells horrible. So anyway, bear with me, please. Tonight, I thought we would talk about your go-to words for Christian swearing, if you will. I can be quite the sailor, and I don't mean to be. And I have young kids who, one of them particularly, is repeating things I say. So I've come up with a list of things to say otherwise when I'm frustrated or I stub my toe or I trip over this darn air boot. So maybe this can help you, and no judgment either way. If you swear, if you don't swear, I have no judgment against you because, like I said, I can be quite the sailor, and I don't mean to be, but sometimes it happens. We're human. We make mistakes. I'll tell you a little story about yesterday morning. My rooster, who is not nice at all, came out of his coop in the morning as I was trying to get his food and decided to try to attack me. And he stayed outside. Whatever. I just shut the coop so that way the other chickens couldn't get out. And I walked behind him to try to catch up with him. And he got frustrated and he flew from my ground to the top of my house onto my roof. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And I called him a bunch of mean names and I was so angry. And so I went into my husband and I'm like, this stupid rooster just flew on top of our house. He's on top of the roof right now. And so my husband finally got him down. I finally got all the animals and, goats and whatever fed. And my kids were fed. And I was just going on. I'm like, I'm about to kill him. Like, let's just cut his head off. I'm ready, And I kept calling him mean names, like very specific, explicit names in front of my children. And I finally was able to take a deep breath. And I told my kids sorry first off because I don't want them thinking that that's okay because I won't want them talking like that. And I needed them to know that kids are not the only people that are naughty. Adults can be naughty too. And so I just prayed right in front of them. I said, God, please just forgive me for saying all those naughty words in front of my kids. Help Mama to, use better language. And it was just a very, very good learning experience. I can't talk tonight. So here are some of my favorite ones. There are tons of funny things that you can say. There's a couple fun ones on my list that my daughter made up. The first one I don't usually say because it sounds when my youngest daughter says it, it sounds like a swear word, like an actual swear word. It's oh fudge. But when she says it, it sounds something much different than that and not so nice. So I try not to say that one because I don't want her to repeat that. But that's one that some people use. Oh, sugar. I say that all the time. I don't even know why I do. I'll drop something or I'll trip or whatever the case may be. I'll go, oh, sugar. My daughter made up this one and I absolutely love it. I think it's the best thing ever. What the baby shark. So the baby shark song, baby shark do. My daughters both love that. That drives me insane, but they both love it. And so we were driving in the car one day and my oldest, she just, I don't even know what happened, was like weirded out by something or something seemed silly to her. I'm not really sure. We had just gotten done listening to Baby Shark. And so all of a sudden she goes, what the baby shark? And I had to pull over because I was laughing so hard. I just thought that was the funniest thing that came out of my 4-year-old's mouth. It was so cute. And she's a very sensitive child. So I had to explain to her that I wasn't laughing at her. I was laughing with her because I thought it was super cute and just super funny. And so to make her feel better the rest of the day, I kept going, what the baby shark? And actually, I just had an incident on my Facebook yesterday where someone was not being very kind to someone else in my friends list. And I pretty much put it clear out on Facebook. Like, if you cannot be respectful, I said, you need to get the baby shark off of my Facebook, and simple things like that when you're frustrated, just to use different words and phrases so that way we don't really sound like all negative and stuff. And again, no judgment if you swear, because I can be a sailor and I don't like to admit it, but I can be. And these are just some fun, like, alternatives, especially if you have little ears that like to repeat things. Mine loves to repeat different words that she hears, and it's not very good sometimes. Dag nabbit. I think I heard that from a cartoon show. If you know what I'm talking about, please leave it in the comments. I'm pretty sure it was an old cartoon show, like Elmer Fudd or something. If you know what that show is or that episode is from, can you please tell me in the comments? I think I just heard this phrase a lot from my mother growing up, son of a biscuit. I don't have any problems with it. I don't see it as any kind of bad word at all or phrase. So I let my 4-year-old say it too. Fiddlesticks. I think fiddlesticks. I'm pretty sure fiddlesticks was from Return to Halloween Town. I'm pretty sure that's where I got that from. Another one that I don't use as much, but sometimes it slips up, is shiitake mushrooms. And I got that from Spy Kids. The girl, Carmen, she says, oh, shiitake mushrooms. And that one is very close to the actual swear word. And so I try not to say it. But a funny story about that, it's kind of a little tiny bit inappropriate, but kind of funny. We were in the car driving, and my daughter dropped one of her toys in the car. And she goes, oh, touch your mushrooms. And I'm like, what did you just say? I asked her again. I was like, can you repeat that? She goes, Mom, touching mushrooms. Remember, you taught me that. And I completely forgot that she had heard me say shiitake mushrooms, but she couldn't say that. So she was saying touch your mushrooms. And the whole time I was panicking, thinking that she was going to go into a store and tell somebody to touch your mushrooms. And I was just having a panic attack, but she didn't. And she doesn't say it now. I mean, I try not to say it at all in front of her now, but what's something funny that your child has said that you're like, okay, please don't repeat that to anybody? I know another time we were driving, and I don't even know where my daughter heard it from, but she was telling my husband, Daddy, Mama poke Papa when he drunk. And I said, what does Mommy do? And she goes, Mommy poke Papa when he drunk. And I don't know where she heard it from. It just came out of her mouth. Just some strange and odd things that she can say. She's quite the imagination, that's for sure. So let me know what some of your favorite alternative words are that you say so your kids don't repeat naughty things. If you disagree with me, that's okay, but I really don't think it's cute when little kids swear. I don't think that's cute at all, to be honest. So that's why I really try hard not to swear at all around my kids, because I don't want them to, and I don't think it's cute. I mean, I know that some people do, but I'm not one of those moms. I'm like, ooh, let's pick a different word. Here's a list. Here's a list of words that you can say. But like I said, I'm human, and I have slipped up, and I still do to this day. I mean, I'm not perfect, and I'm never going to be. I just try to find alternatives to what I say. But anyway, please, I really do hope that you will leave me a comment what you think of this. You can even say, lady, you're crazy for putting up Christmas decorations and Christmas wallpaper, even though it's wrapping paper with tape. But it just was ugly with this. I don't know if you see it, but right here, this wallpaper underneath it on this side, it's all ripped and gross, and it just doesn't look good. And eventually I'll renovate my office space and make it look more presentable and homely. Not homely, bad word. Presentable and comforting. or I don't know what the word I need is, because it's a very raw, unedited video, and I'm running on very little sleep. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because I'm going to force myself to make a video in 2 days. I'm going to force myself to do it. I don't know what about yet. So if you have any ideas, please leave a comment. Please subscribe and come back, because I'm hoping that I can make this look a little bit more presentable for my next video. And I hope you all have a great weekend and a great night. Enjoy the warm weather if you have it. It's warm here in Maine. It was like in the 60s, I think, today. So yeah, that was good. We were out for a couple hours playing. So I hope you have a great night, and I'll see you back in 2 days. Again, I'm going to do something. I'll figure it out. Leave me a comment if you have any ideas. Subscribe. I would love to know what you think about me and what you would love to know about me, or what you would love me to make a video about. I can be flexible. So just please let me know, and like or dislike this video. Let me know you're at least, here with me. I hope you have a great night, and enjoy. Like this video, subscribe.